My channel. I'm excited to talk to you guys today. Another impromptu. I am actually coming to you today in response to the Kirk Franklin video. Now, y'all might be mad at me, but I'm going to tell it what I think. See, sometimes you got to get with folks. They don't appreciate what you've done for them. And just because a person is a figure in the Christian community don't mean that they're not human. See, sometimes children forget that you have blood pumping through your veins, just like they do. And because you seem like a superhero to them and other people, don't mean that the kryptonite ain't real. Now, that boy grown. He's mad because he can't get something out of a father that works. Now, regardless of what you think about Kirk Franklin, he worked. He's on every show, on every video, making music. Don't matter what you do. We're going to put the Christianity aside for a moment. We're talking about real stuff. Everywhere there's something about gospel music, you see Kirk Franklin. That means he's working. Him and his wife are still together after many years raising those kids. Something's going on right in that household. Now, the thing about grown children is they don't know that you sacrificed your whole life just to make sure that they have what you didn't have. But sometimes it's our fault too because we forget to give them what we did have. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. I heard an interview with Shaq, and I don't know all the exact details of it, but it touched me because he said he took his son to get a car, and he went to the car lot, and he said, "Go on out there and pick out whatever car you want." Son come back with I don't know if it was a Lexus, Mercedes, something, some high end car, and he told his son, "Well, I'm rich and you not. Now you go over there and get you one of them Hondas." I can't even tell you the exact details how the story went, but that's the gist of it. The point is that you trying to live my lifestyle on your budget. You're trying to live my lifestyle on my work. The reason why I work was to teach you how to work, to live by example, to show you how it's supposed to be to work so you can have, first of all, so you can avoid the pitfalls that I made, so you can have a better standard of life than I had, and they give you an advantage that we didn't feel like we had. But what we forget to give them is what we did have. Sometimes that's a pop in the mouth. Sometimes that's a good dressing down like Kirk Franklin did. And just because he's a figure in a Christian community don't mean his feelings wasn't hurt. And sometimes when our feelings hurt, we use words. Like one of my favorite t-shirts is "I love Jesus, but I cuss a little." And sometimes it's a lot. But what we cannot allow anybody, whether it be our children, our friends, family, or foes, what we cannot allow them to do is mistreat us outside of our humanity. We still human beings that sacrificed our whole life, our love, our time, our efforts, so you could have something better. I don't blame Kirk Franklin. I don't blame Kirk Franklin not one bit. Sometimes you have to give it to him. That don't mean you don't love him. Matter of fact, the more you give it to him, most times shows the more love you have. And the more it hurts your feelings, sometimes that's showing the more love that you have. And all he said was, "Don't you ever talk to me like that." And you know what Kirk Franklin was doing? He was saving his son's life. Because for you Christians that want to talk about Kirk Franklin, the Bible says, "Honor thy father and mother that their days be longer on the earth." He didn't say, don't honor them. Well, you honor them unless they don't give you what you want, or they ain't always, 100% attentive. He didn't say that. It says, "Honor your father and mother that your days be long upon the earth." And what a lot of times children don't realize, and what his child may not realize, is that by me correcting you from disrespecting me, I'm extending your life. So I'm not doing this for me, because I already know who I am. I'm doing this to help you. When I'm praying, "Lord, forgive them, for they know not what they do," because I'm trying to help you for the actions that you have had. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It ain't you disrespecting me. No. You breaking a covenant with God. That's one of the few promises in the Bible. This is a promise. If you honor your father and mother, your days will be long upon the earth. And it might not be a lot of days. It might be prosperous days in that. But you can't, but one thing I can tell you is that you can't never win if you disrespect your parents. You won't win if you disrespect your parents. I know people with crackhead parents that treat them better than parents that break their back for them. You steal from your parents. You lie to your parent. Take advantage of your parents. They sacrificed everything for you. I ain't mad at Kirk Franklin. I ain't mad at Kirk Franklin. And I'm thankful for the kids that I have. But sometimes I have to get with them too. Because you human. And sometimes kids believe that it's only their feelings on the line and not yours. So you praise the kid and then, okay, so now let's flip a script. When you do have good kids, you got to let them know that they're good kids. You got to let them know that they're doing well. Period. We all human. And we don't, gold our authority over them. And then they don't take advantage of the love and, that we're trying to give them. So anyway, we'll see what y'all think about that. If you liked it or if you didn't like it, comment. Let's talk about it. Let's hash this out because it may be something that I'm missing, and it may be something that I didn't consider. So if you got any comments about it, leave them in the comment section. If you want to share this with someone, please share it. So like, comment, subscribe, and share. You guys have a great